What is up, everybody? Wow, a lot to unpack these last couple days. I'm sure you guys have been seeing a lot of it. I just wanted to start with this, where someone put up a Trump sign on the 405, which is just absolutely freaking amazing. And from what I understand, people were saying that this is an extremely blue area of California. Well, maybe not so much anymore, but I just thought that was great. When I first saw it, I just thought it was a meme. And then I started seeing people like, no, they actually erected a freaking Trump sign. Ah, that's awesome. And then, of course, they made them take it down because they're buzzkills. But I just thought that would be a great place to start for what a freaking awesome couple days. And our president is out of the hospital and feeling good. And man, it just makes me so happy. And wow, did we get a freaking boom yesterday. Before we get to the booms, I want to play this clip because I think this is just illustrative of the little mini booms that have been going on for the last 4 years, where every time the Democrats show their true colors, they literally push more and more people away. The fringe Democrats we see on Twitter just being completely horrible all the time. I can't even believe some of the stuff that trends on Twitter. That's a small percentage. There's a big percentage of Democrats who are just normalist people like us, who are good people, who are getting really turned off by this. Think about this, right? Everyone was trending. I don't want to show the post, but everyone was trending like, oh, we hope Trump dies and stuff like that. Just really nasty stuff. I started saving screenshots of it, and I probably have like 200 screenshots. It's disgusting, and it could have went on forever. So whatever. You know what? I'm just not going to show them. I don't even want to. But think about this. None of that is bringing us over. None of us are watching that and be like, oh man, I guess I shouldn't vote for Trump. So they're not gaining anything by that, but they are losing every time they show their true colors. They show the darkness in their heart. They lose more and more people, and I think this is a great shot for that.
It's very sick and disgusting that you would even wish death on anyone. I know people that does not support Obama, and they never ever, I never once heard out of their mouth that they would wish death on him. Never. Not anyone. One of the things that I saw was some liberal said, well, you wish, that you were happy and celebrated when RGB died. As far as I know, no one on the right did. They all sent condolences to them and said, that her family then were praying for them. They never were happy about it at all. And I think that is absolutely disgusting, and it shows the type of hatred and what is inside of them, and type of spirits that they have. They would actually just wish death on anyone, but the fact that they would wish death on a president, and to me that should be illegal, because to me that is absolutely hate speech.
Yeah. If you could give President Trump, or if you were able to talk to President Trump tonight, what would you like him to know?
I would like to say, Mr. President, I am so sorry for believing the lies that the mainstream media has just projected on me and that I fell for and I believed. I stand by you. I love you. I thank you for what you're doing for this country, and I'm so sorry that I just took it for granted and I did not even see it. But I do see it now, and you have one more supporter standing beside you and praying for you.
Wow, now that is some powerful stuff right there. And I'm telling you, there are a lot more of her. And they don't gain anyone when they do that stuff. And it is. And she's absolutely right. That is sick. And I get that some people are caught up in it, but it wasn't just regular people. It was a whole slew of blue check marks and regular people in positions of high influence. And of course, they're not getting their IG accounts banned or their Facebook accounts banned and losing friggin' 3 years of work. But whatever, that's a whole nother story. But this should say a lot to people, because this is what they do every single time. They lose more and more people every time they do this. And on top of getting mad about that, because they're just mad at all times. I mean, it's a really inviting movement they got over there. Just everyone be mad all the time at everything. Like, they're mad at this, which I thought was so freaking cool. This is Trump giving his drive-by, just to wave to his supporters, because so many people were outside, just to show their support at Walter Reed. And that's so cool, man. And he was sending them pizzas and stuff. Or actually, I saw someone, I think maybe someone from California might have sent the pizzas. But he might have sent some too. But look at all these people here for him. And that is so cool. This guy, he's in the hospital, he's sick. And he gets out and does this. And I just think that shows what a true leader. And it's so freaking cool and so positive. And oh man, I just absolutely love the crap out of this. And now he's coming around the other side. Waving to everyone. That is so cool. Yeah, man, how could you not like this guy? This guy's like a genuine dude, man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch in real time, and it's really cool to be a part of. And of course, the left are just buzzkills with everything. It's just, like I said, they got to be losing more people every day. But this is insanity. Walter Reed, physician, amongst critics of Donald Trump. Why? He drove around to say hi to all the people. That was like a super nice thing, and they're mad about it. But the best part is that they were trying to say like, oh, he put people in danger. Yeah. If you go by usually he's in his limo called the Beast, which part of this capabilities is enduring a nuclear, biological, chemical attack. So I imagine what he was in there is the Secret Service electronic countermeasures Suburban that usually leads off the motorcades and stuff. And yeah, I would imagine the Secret Service has the same biological chemical attack capabilities. It wouldn't do you much good if you guys got hit by an attack and everyone died except for you and you're just there by yourself. Secret Service, the ones who protect you. So I don't think that there's any diseases that are going to be getting out of that. So these guys were safe. And again, here's just like, oh man, what a cool just display of awesomeness and people just showing, what great hearts everyone has. And I just thought this was awesome. Look at these bikers just doing a unified prayer for the president. Look how many freaking people are there. Look at that. That was so cool. And then you have New York. Now this is from like 2 weeks ago out in Long Island, which was just, look at this. This is New York right here, okay? This is out in Long Island. This is a parade for Donald Trump. This is 9/20, so what's that, about 2.5 weeks ago? All these people, well, look when they pan. All the way down. Look at that, man. All right, so this is the New York. Everyone saw New York. New York's so blue. Now, the reason I brought that up is because this was something that they had right in Manhattan. Now, I don't know if this was planned beforehand. I kind of took it as just to support him while he was going through what he's going through. And this is 5th Avenue and 59th Street. This is looking north. That's Central Park right there. And it's funny, I did a job a couple blocks to the right here. And we used to go to Central Park zoos up a few, like maybe 5-6 blocks here. But look at this, man. This is right in the heart of Manhattan. Oh, man. I'm getting so pumped just watching these things. This is so freaking cool. And, this is like, this is what I was saying. Like, this is the blue collar New Yorkers and New Jerseyans. Trump is us, man. This dude says everything we've been saying for a million years, and this is the New York City I grew up in, and it's so cool to see just people out there, showing their support. And man, freaking Manhattan, right by Central Park. How awesome is this? This was on the 4th, and then the day before, on the 3rd, you had this in Staten Island. Look at this, man. How awesome. That's freaking, look. Now, full disclosure, Staten Island went red in the 2016 election. I think Long Island did too. But I don't think it was this red. This is freaking awesome, man. I love it. And then what we're all waiting for. the president returns home. I think he was only there 3 or 4 days. Look at this guy, man. Look at everything this guy has gone through. That he also had to go through this now. And I got to tell you, this is quite the red pill for a lot of people to see how he ate this. A 74-year-old man just went there and was cured. I think he was on the remdesivir. I'm not sure what else he was on. But this is really encouraging. It's really encouraging to a lot of people who have really been scared about all this. And, man, dude, this dude's a warrior. Look at this freaking guy. It's just it's really inspiring. It's funny. I saw it was gasping was trending on Twitter. And if you watch, it looks like it takes like a breath or two, right? The dude's 74. He just walked across the whole lawn and up 28 stairs. Shit, my fat ass would be gasping for air if I had just done that. But honestly, look at him. He looks better. He looks like he should be gasping probably more for his age going up that stuff. But man, what just a sign of perseverance and triumph. And what a cool, this is just so cool. And I'm so happy he's back. And that just made me so happy. And right now, from 3 hours ago, White House physician says Trump has been symptom-free for over 24 hours. This guy is a machine, man. And then look at everything that's been happening now since he's been back. And we already went over on the friggin' Friday night show a couple days ago that Claire Bronfman just sentenced to 81 months, right? That's 6 years. They were only asking for 5 years. And the judge gave another year and 9 months. And that's federal prison, so you have to do 85% of that, which means she's going to serve more than the 5 years they were asking minimum. That's, oh man. Harvey Weinstein was just charged with 6 more counts of sexual assault. Gateway Pundit announcing that U.S. Marshal Services have rescued more than 1,300 children, including victims of sex trafficking, and that number is doubled under Trump. So already, within a couple days, while he was in the friggin' hospital, so many things have happened. And now, just this morning, announced by the DOJ, 2 terrorists from ISIS, dubbed the Beatles, charged with slaying American hostages. So they caught these guys who had killed a few journalists here. Yeah, they had beheaded 4 journalists and humanitarian aid workers. That's so disgusting. Look at this, man. It's despicable. Well, yeah, the Beatles, well, they're going to be living in a Gitmo submarine now, and they're going to be charged, and they're hopefully going to get the book thrown at them. They're so callous with life, these terrorists. I just don't even get it. And look what's happened under Trump, right? Just kicking ISIS's ass all over the Middle East. I mean, he's working towards actually ending these wars, showing that we didn't need, the Obama administration, even the Bush administration. They're just, going around the Middle East, I guess it's just going to be an endless conflict. No, this guy gets in, and there's been more stuff done there, and more people getting taken care of since he's been in, more wars being ended, everything. The guy's just totally neutralizing the whole situation in the Middle East inside of a couple of years, which shows that they probably could have already done that during the Obama-Biden administration, but they didn't. And now you have the full force of the fake news doing everything they can to try and get Joe Biden back in office. I mean, look at this. This is great. From the Washington Free Beacon. They caught NBC using, quote, undecided voters that they previously featured in another section, admittedly in August, as Biden supporters. Man. So, they're just actors. Hey, watch this. This is great.
Welcome back, Miami, and the town hall meeting with former Vice President Joe Biden, taking questions from undecided voters. Peter Gonzalez has next question.
Welcome to Miami, Mr. Vice President. I was born in Hartford, Connecticut, and I've been living in Coral Gables for the last 20 plus years. We get 4 more years of Trump. Good luck. And good luck with the future attracting
Yeah,
younger
he's
voters.
I'm a
Go to
Republican.
Ismail Eliano, who voted for Hillary Clinton 4 years ago, but has voted Republican in the past. What's your question for Mr. Biden?
Hi, Mr. Vice President. Things that Joe Biden said during his speech that resonated with me was, what defines America as possibility.
Mateo Gomez joins us now. First-time voter, came to the U.S. from Colombia at age 2. Welcome.
Spent a lot of time in Colombia.
Thank you, Lester, for the introduction.
I bet
After
you
watching
did.
the debate, Mateo Gomez told us he really didn't feel like he got a whole lot out of it, and it really did not do a lot to help him.
If you had to pull the trigger and vote for someone tomorrow, how would you vote?
Probably Biden in this sense. It would be one because just how unpresidential the whole entire debate was.
It's all a show. All a show, folks. Just theater of the mind. And people eat it up because they don't see the other side. You almost can't blame them. But how great is that? Fake news strikes again. And tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I finally finished my documentary on the foundation of the fake news. I will be premiering it tomorrow night at 6. You're not going to want to miss that. And this is where all their tactics come from, and more than just the news, where just all the tactics of the cabal come from. And it all starts from this one spot. And I've been working on this. I actually technically started this around February. It's funny, I mentioned it in a video in like February or January. Like, I'm working on blah, blah, blah. But it kind of got shelved for a while with all the craziness that happened. But now for the last couple of months, I've been really trying to finish it. And it's finally done. And I'm going to be uploading that tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're not going to want to miss that. It's called the Council on Public Relations. We're moving on. We have the boom of all freaking booms yesterday. Well, two really. It's actually two different things. But for starters, Donald Trump tweeted yesterday that he has fully authorized the total declassification of any and all documents pertaining to the single greatest political crime in American history, the Russia hoax. Likewise, the Hillary Clinton email scandal, no redactions. Wow. So I imagine this is going to take a little bit to come out, but talk about a freaking, oh man, I can't wait. I can't freaking wait. And there's already so many things that have already coming out. Like when the handwritten notes, it says try and get Flynn to lie so we can set him up. They already released the unmasking where Joe Biden was one of the people who unmasked Flynn, and all these different things. We already know Hillary has already been tied to paying for the Christopher Steele dossier. All these little things drip, 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 drip. But what comes out yesterday, and what a perfect precursor to what Donald Trump just said. The DNI declassifies Brennan's notes, CIA memo, and Hillary Clinton, quote, stirring up scandal between Trump and Russia. Kaboom! Oh, you got to see this. Hold on. Now, this guy writes like he wrote this with his left foot, but it's readable. And he says here, cite alleged approved by Hillary Clinton a proposal from one of her foreign policy advisors to vilify Donald Trump by stirring up a scandal, claiming interferences by the Russian security services. Okay? And here's a note from POTUS, Barack Obama. Okay, this is September of 2016. Any evidence of collaboration between Trump campaign and Russia, they're getting ready. This was approved by Hillary Clinton. Handwritten note from John Brennan, CIA, to the FBI to start the proposal to vilify Donald Trump by stirring up a scandal claiming Russian interferences from 2016. And not only did they do that as a way to mask her emails and this is huge election interference, they kept it going for 2 freaking years after this. And they have a lot of explaining to do to a lot of people on the left who still to this day believe that there was Russian collusion. And I imagine they're not going to be too happy with this. And here's another thing that was just released with it. Again, September 2016. Attention, Peter Strzok, Crossfire Hurricane. This memorandum contains sensitive information that could be source revealing. It should be handled with particular attention to compartmentation and need to know. Well, we all need to know now. Now the whole world knows. And what does it say? Below should be coordinated in advance with the chief. Who's the chief? Obama? or the chief of the FBI. Per the FBI verbal request, CIA provides the below example of information the Crossfire Hurricane Fusion Cell has gleaned to date, source revealing information. In exchange, blah, 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 discussing a U.S. presidential candidate Hillary Clinton's approval of a plan concerning U.S. presidential candidate Donald Trump and Russian hackers hampering U.S. elections as a means of distracting the public from her use of a private email server. And so it begins. Crossfire Hurricane, conducted by Hillary freaking Clinton as a way to distract from her email server. They all knew. Barack Obama knew. Brennan knew. Comey knew. It's funny how they can't remember anything. And this is the bombshell of all freaking bombshells that came out yesterday. And wow, man. I don't even know what else is there to declass. I mean, that's 100% proof. We already pretty much had proof anyway, especially with the hit on Flynn. Now we got proof on this. He's saying that there's even more that's going to be coming out. And he's saying no redaction. So I wonder if they're going to re-release that one with everything not blacked out. But this is just Red October, baby. Red October is here. It was a good day yesterday. The president is home. The president is feeling good. Declassification happening. Hillary Clinton's now proven to be behind the Russiagate scandal, along with Obama, Brennan, and Comey. And man, it is going to be one hell of an election. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Take care. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. As many of you know, this page is 100% viewer funded, so if you've enjoyed what you've just seen, I ask you to please consider hitting the link in the description and becoming one of my Patreons. And to all my current Patreons and PayPal supporters, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really does mean the world to me. So I look forward to bringing you guys a lot more videos, a lot more content on this channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.